In this video, we will talk about EWS or Early Warning System available in ABC data. So I'll click on the EWS tab in the application. And in this application, anytime you see a question mark on top right, like we do here, clicking on it will bring up a help page that gives you more information about the report or the screen. So here are the criteria for we follow for our system to identify at-risk students at a school. Only active students are considered. Students who are absent 10 or more percentage of days they are enrolled at the school, are failing at one of the core courses currently based on the progress grade, have had a discipline incident that resulted in a suspension or expulsion, or was retained at the end of last school year, or they performed below grade level proficiency in language arts or math portion of Georgia Milestones EOG test last school year. Now these criteria may seem broad, but towards the end of this video, we'll show you how you can modify these criteria to roll your own at-risk lists. So let's look at the report. We will choose Jefferson Elementary from our school drop-down. And this gives us a list of at-risk students at this school. You can use various filters at the top, like special ed or English learner or economically disadvantaged. And the last 5 columns in this report show you reasons why a student is included in the report. Now, a student may be on this report because of multiple reasons. As you can see, there are X's like in 3 different columns for this student. Now, clicking on a student will open the student details window where we can see the various data list for the student. So for example, the student that we choose has already missed 28 days in this school year. So that's more than 10% of the days the student is enrolled at this school. This student already had an incident that resulted in a suspension from riding the bus. Student is failing pretty much all of his core courses. And student also scored 450, which is below the passing score in language arts for 3rd grade milestone test. You can click on the download button to save the entire report in Excel and analyze it using filters, and we'll get to that in a second. You will also notice a pie chart icon next to the download button. Clicking on this will bring up a pie chart that shows race or ethnic distribution of at-risk students at the school. There is also a second tab named enrollment. Clicking on that brings up the race ethnic makeup of overall student enrollment at the school. I guess looking at these 2 tabs, you can clearly see that black students at this school make 49% of the overall population. But when we go back to the at-risk pie chart, they make 56% of students who are deemed at risk based on the criteria. So one thing that I will add is this is all test data. So now let's switch over to the Excel report that I just downloaded. Here I will select the row with column headers and turn on the auto filters. So that gives us, a filter option for each one of the columns. So if I wanted to see students who are at risk because of attendance and milestone scores, so I will just go into these two, the attendance column and then the milestones column. And that gives me a list of filtered list of students who are at risk because of attendance and milestones data. That concludes our demo. Feel free to add any comments you would want to add.